Shalom, shalom, shalom. Pulling your praises on glorification to YAHAWAH by Hashem HaLahayam by Hashem HaQADASH. BARAK YAHAWAH, BARAK RAWCHAA. HALAHYAM YAHAWAH by Hashem HaLahayam by Hashem HaQADASH. And praises on glorification to YAHAWAH by Hashem HaLahayam by Hashem HaQADASH. And of course, you know I shut up how to great Moses on teach you well. And then the main topic of the lesson is we are living in the end of a kingdom right now. Now us here in Babylon the Great are living in the end of a kingdom, man. No, an end of age. And what age, am I ask? The end of the age, then the Esau Edom, man. No? The so-called white man will live in the end of his time, the end of his age, the end of his world. No? They're about to transition to the kingdom of heaven. No, a kingdom of righteousness. Ruled by who? Us. No? No? The Israelites. These so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. No? Now, to a nigga in the world, that seems like a fancy, because you don't know, Jake's mind only goes as far as to this place right here, to Babylon the Great. Now, that's how far it goes. That's how far it goes to, man. It don't go beyond. No, it don't think further. It don't think past its kingdom, man. No, they only worry about what making more money over here is, and the affairs of this life. That's the only thing they care about, man. No. But we're about to enter a time of glory, man. We're about to enter a time never before seen, man, across this world. No? So let's read this here. Book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the end of the world? No? So they're asking what are the signs of his coming and at the end of the world, man. No, that's what we're living in right now, man. The end of this world, man. So let's get a couple things here. Just to show you that we're in the end of this world, man. This is why we're hastening today, man. Because we can see now that we are in the time of the end of the world, man. The end of this age. The end of this worldly carnal life. Matthew 24 and 6. That ye shall hear wars, rumors of wars, and that's what we're hearing right now. That's what we're seeing right now. Now, Nick may say, oh, what about the Iraq war? What about the war in Afghanistan? This war is different because this time it involves someone that involved in biblical prophecy. It involves Persia, which is mentioned in 2nd Esdras 15 and also in Ezekiel 38, which got caused, this war got caused Russia to get involved, because this world is affecting the whole world, the whole planet. And not just affecting America and that just region over there. It's affecting the whole planet, right now. So this is a whole war on a whole nother level, man. This guy caused the world to change, man. For the worse. But you're reading on, ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars. See they be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So we're not at the end of this place, man. We're in the beginning of the end. The beginning stages of the end of this world. That's what we're in right now. That's what we're seeing right now, I guess you say. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there should be famines. They're talking about famine. What's this whole Strait Hormuz thing with oil? They're talking about famine, man. They don't get their oil. They got us literally starved to death, man. And pestilence. There's little, diseases popping up behind the scenes. Little plagues popping up behind the scenes is what's happening right now. And earthquakes, and there's earthquakes going on as well. All sorts of earthquakes going on day by day, like hundreds of them, man. You can look it up. A little earthquake tracker. There are dozens, damn near hundreds of them happening day by day. All these are the beginning of sorrows, and all this is just the beginning of sorrow. This is just the beginning, man. It's just a start. And now it's basically all on that. But we can see clearly, man, that we're in the end of this kingdom, but we're in the end of an age. And we're in the end of the world. Now you go all the way back to Daniel. Now before YAHAWASHI, Prophet Daniel, he prophesied about how there could be four, really five major kingdoms left upon this world that got happen, that got ruled before Yahawashi comes. Get that dominance, man. No. So let's skip down here, Book of Daniel chapter 2. 36. I'm going to skip around this as well. This is the interpretation, and we will tell the interpretation. Well, this is the dream, and we will tell the interpretation thereof before the king. Thou, O king, art king of kings. For Yahweh, for the power of heaven, I have given thee a kingdom and power and strength and glory. No? Well, that's talking about Babylon the Great. So actually, I'm going to keep going because not that far into it. No? And whereas the children of men dwell, the beasts and the fowls of heaven have he given into thy hand, and made thee ruler over them. Thou art this golden head. So thou art this head of gold. Now to thee shall arise another kingdom inferior to thee, which is talking about the Persians. No? Which were less organized as the Babylonians, but they were wider. There are more of them. It was greater of a kingdom in terms of size. No? So that's how it's inferior. And another third kingdom of brass, they're talking about the Greeks. The Greeks came around after the Persians. They took them down and conquered them. But they were worse than the Persians because they were divided amongst themselves. Straight up, they were literally divided. Into around four, really five generals. They call themselves the Dialogici. After Alexander, they divided themselves into five generals. So they were more inferior than the last one. Which shall bear rule over all the earth. No world during that time. And the fourth kingdom shall be strong as iron. Because they were really strong. The Romans were known for their weaponry being made of iron. They're known for having iron weaponry. The Romans. That's the whole thing. It also goes to how strong they are because iron is strong as hell. That's why I use so much because it's strong and it's also cheap to get. And the fourth kingdom shall be strong as iron, for as much as iron breaketh in pieces and subdueth all things, and as iron that breaketh all these shall break in pieces and bruise. That's what they did. And they did that also through a way of tribute. They forced the world into tribute, man. To keep them under subjection. So that's what they did to subject the whole world, put them under tribute, man. And keep their military strong, man. We're reading on. Whereas, now here's the part where we're at right now, the last part of the system, man. And whereas thou sawest feet and toes, part of clay and part of iron, the kingdom shall be divided. So this kingdom is divided right now. This world, this kingdom, the rulership is divided right now. And the feet and the toes are going into America and NATO. Put it simply, America and NATO. The feet and toes is talking about America and NATO. Really just NATO, okay? Really just NATO as a whole. That's the feet and the toes. Because this place, this kingdom is carrying on that Roman spirit. This whole society is made after Rome. To do as thou wilt. It don't matter what you do, who you are, whatever. You be whatever you want to be. The Senate, the Republic, the Republicans, the Democrats, the Republic and Senate itself. That's how. This whole system is catered after the Romans. I believe it. Yeah, originally, if I'm not mistaken, Washington D.C. If I'm not mistaken, was originally called Maryland, Rome. Maryland, Rome. If I'm not mistaken. Let me look it up real quick. If I'm not mistaken, called Maryland, Rome. Look that up real quick. Maryland, Rome. Yeah, here we go. Rome, Maryland refers to a 17th century 400 400 Ark estates owned by Francis Pope, located in what is now Washington, D.C. So they are originally called Maryland, Rome, because this whole society is based off Rome. Even the architecture go back to Rome with the pillars, and the official buildings. It's all patterned after Rome, you know? No, it's all patterned after Rome. No, Roman architecture, man. Architecture, you know? That was all made after, man. So this is Rome. No, so this is just continuation of the fourth beast. That's why I call it iron and clay. No, and you go to Daniel 7 and goes into the little horn. The little horn is America. No, and that's a whole another. Well, it's really not a whole different breakdown. It really just goes into like Revelation 13, Revelation 17, 18, things like that nature. And you got to understand the scarlet beast. No, it's just basically a continuation of the dragon. The scarlet colored beast is just a continuation of the dragon. No, it's a revived Roman Empire. That's essentially all it is. No, that's essentially what it is. But anywho, reading on. And whereas thou sawest the feet and the toes, part of potter's clay and part of iron, the kingdom shall be divided, and we're seeing it right now. And there should be in it of the strength of the iron, for as much as thou sawest the earth, the iron mixed with miry clay. So it's across the world, it has dominance across the planet. No. But inwardly, it's not strong. It's not strong at all. It's, as you can see right now, it's fracturing right now, man. No, it's breaking apart in amongst itself, man. No? And as the toes of the feet were part of iron and part of clay, so the kingdom shall be partly strong and partly broken, because inwardly it's divided. The people are divided amongst themselves, man. These world leaders, even these elites who really run this shit behind the scenes, they themselves are divided. Now, you won't know. You got the ones in China, who wants China to be the top power. Got the ones in Russia who want to be the top power and all that stuff. They all want to bring about the NWO and the C-HIP and all that stuff. They all want to bring that about, but they all want to be the main head honcho. No, they don't want anyone else to be on their level, man. Show how stupid Esau is. That he wanted to destroy his own self, just to be on top. That's crazy, man. But reading on, and whereas thou sawest iron mixed with miry clay, they shall mingle themselves with the seed of men. Which is talking about, everyone. They want to mix everyone together. Which is what they're doing right here, right now. Mix all these cultures and people together. But not mixing together. The people are not mixing together. They're not being, what's it called? It basically means to combine together. Not being blended together. That's basically what the word means. It starts with the H. Go high something. It's a scientific term and all that stuff. But homogen. Oh, let me look it up. Let me get the word. Let me get the word real quick. It's homogenized. Homogenized. Homogenization, the process that reduces a particle or fat, global. I can't. Damn it, global. That's just say it. Sizes to create a unified or stable mixture. So homogenize. Yeah. Homogenize. So basically mixing together, to blend together. That's basically what it means. And not mix. And that's what happened right now. This place is not mixing together. These people are not mixing together, man. Even though they live in the same country, they're not mixing together, man. And that's why you got these racist ass Edomites around. Talking about, the white man is the top race in the world. You got Ishmael, secretly hating the so-called white man, and along with Moab and Ammon. They're trying to copy him. You got Jake, who fucking hates the heathen. And all that stuff, man. You know what I mean? No, so they're not mixing together, man. They're not blending together. You gotta get worse. No, just wait till this war truly picks up. No, these the racial tensions, I say it like that. The racial tensions gotta be on an all-time high, man. No, bam. Verse 44. In the days of these kings shall the power of heaven set up a kingdom. No, so that's the time period we're entering into right now, man. The Lord Yahawashi will gonna come down and set up his kingdom, man. So that's how we know we're at the end of this place, man. No, because we went through all these kingdoms, all these, world leaders and world rulers. But now we're at the time of the end. Now we're at the final, final straw, man. The final part, man, which shall never be destroyed. And the kingdom shall not be left to other people. So it's not going to be left to the heathen, not going to be left to Ishmael or Esau or whatever. It'll be left to us, because we are the inheritors of the kingdom. Because the Lord got to give the kingdom to us. He's the king of Israel, man. So we got to give the kingdom to us Israelites, man, to the saints, to us. And the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever. So this kingdom got to stand forever, man. We're living in time right now as we speak, man. It's like we're not living that time right now. We're about to, though. We're about to live in that time right now. I misspoke. We're about to live in that time right now, man. But we're living in the time. What we are living in, though, is the end of this kingdom, man. We are living in the end, the final portion of this wicked ass kingdom, man. So I'll get this last one that I'll close out. Can't believe I made the point. 2 Ezra 6 and 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. So we're living in the end of the world right now with Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, in power right now, man. And you can see through his weaponry, through the wickedness that he pushes. He's called the border of wickedness for a reason, man. He ain't got them polluted ass GMO foods, polluting the air, polluting the water. The whole earth is out of course because of this devil, man. And this is this is the guy in charge right now. So he is the one who's in charge of the world, and he's in the world. But Jacob is the end, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. So we are going to be the ones who are going to be in the power, man. We're going to bring this world back, man. Restore the world. That's the new heavens and new earth. Really new goes back to being renewed. Because there's nothing new underneath the sun. So this world got to get renewed, man. In righteousness, man. Lord, on your side, go get our praises on glorification to YAHAWASHI, QADASH, and Shalom.